In the 21st century, we all know missiles and nuclear bombs are destructive weapons, used for destructive attacks. But what were their beginnings? How powerful are they today? To know this, let's see the beginning of these mass destructive weapons in this video. The beginning of missiles started from the Tang dynasty, or China, during the 9th century, as China was the first country to discover gunpowder. They called it Huoyao, which means fire medicine. The earliest known missile-like weapons were fire arrows, bamboo tubes filled with gunpowder, launched during battles and festivals. Fast forward to the 1790s. In the 1790s, a man named Tipu Sultan from Hindustan, now known as India, made the first look-alike missile. He used metal-cased rockets against British forces during their invasion. This war was called the Anglo-Mysore War. It was the first time the British had encountered such a destructive weapon. Tipu's rockets used hammered iron tubes to hold gunpowder. This allowed for greater internal pressure, longer range, up to 2 kilometers, more destructive power. Later in the 1800s, inspired by Tipu's designs, the British developed the Congreve rocket, used in the Napoleonic Wars. These had explosive warheads and long stabilizing sticks. William Hale introduced tail fins and curved exhausts for better flight control, closer to modern designs. Fast forward to the 1940s. World War II had started. Nazi Germany, which had lost World War I, came with the V-2, the first long-range guided ballistic missile, using autopilot and liquid fuel. Range, 320 km. Speed, supersonic, up to 5,760 kilometers per hour. Weight, 1,000 kg. The V-2 was the world's first long-range guided ballistic missile. Now fast forward to 2025. There are many types of missiles. Short-range tactical missiles, used in battlefields, quick and deadly. Cruise missiles, fly low, fast, and can dodge radar. Ballistic missiles, launched into space, then fall back to Earth. ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, can travel over 10,000 kilometers. One of the most dangerous types. Let's talk about the most advanced missile. Hypersonic missile. Hypersonic missiles travel at Mach 5+, or over 6,100 kilometers per hour, within the atmosphere. Can change direction while flying, making them hard to intercept. Even super advanced defense systems, like Israel's Iron Dome, can struggle to stop hypersonic missiles. They're just too fast and unpredictable. These hypersonic have two main types. Hypersonic glide vehicles, HGVs, launched by rockets, sometimes from ICBMs, then glide at hypersonic speeds. Hypersonic cruise missiles, HCMs, powered by scramjet engines, fly low and fast. Countries that own this missile: China, USA, Russia, India, and Iran. The missile itself isn't always deadly. It's what it delivers that makes it dangerous. It can carry a conventional bomb, a biological weapon, or a nuclear warhead. Now let's talk about the nuclear bomb. The beginning of the nuclear bomb started in 1898, when Marie and Pierre Curie discovered radium. In the 1900s, Albert Einstein introduced E=mc², showing that mass could be converted into energy. Ernest Rutherford and James Chadwick discovered the atomic structure. In December 1938, German scientists Otto Hahn and Fritz Strassmann bombarded uranium with neutrons. The result stunned them. Instead of producing heavier elements, uranium had split into smaller atoms. Nuclear fission had been achieved. Lise Meitner and her nephew Otto Frisch interpreted the results. The splitting of an atom released excess neutrons and a torrent of energy. In 1942, the U.S. established the Manhattan Project, located in Los Alamos, Oak Ridge, and Hanford. Led by J. Robert Oppenheimer. Physicists, engineers, and military personnel were all working toward one goal: atomic bomb. The bomb was nicknamed Gadget. For testing, the New Mexico desert was chosen. At 5:29 a.m., it detonated. There are two main types of nuclear bombs: atomic bombs, which use fission; hydrogen bombs, which use fusion. Atomic bombs. Think Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This destructive creation killed 120,000 instantly. Destroys buildings for miles. Radiation spreads within 1 to 2 kilometers. And causes long-term health risks. These bombs release energy by splitting uranium-235 or plutonium-239 atoms. When a neutron hits the nucleus, it splits, releasing energy and more neutrons. These neutrons trigger more splits. A chain reaction, causing a colossal explosion. Hydrogen bombs, much more powerful, uses the energy from a fission bomb to trigger fusion. Neutrons trigger more fission in the uranium casing. A fission-fusion-fission chain. All this happens in less than a millionth of a second. To give you an idea, the bomb dropped on Hiroshima had the power of about 15,000 tons of TNT. Modern nukes are 100 times stronger than those old ones. Now, by seeing their history and destructive power, one is lightning, the other is thunder. Missiles and nuclear bombs, more than rivals, they are partners in extinction.